Good morning, y'all. It's a beautiful morning. It's time to get some breakfast going in the kitchen. The girls are here with me. That's Lauren and Tanair. And of course, Kareem is always here. I'm going to get some breakfast going. But what a great thing to wake up to when you know it's about the love that you have for family, for children, for friends, just love for mankind. So I know I got enough food for left rather enough leftovers from I don't know one day in the week, so I don't have to cook dinner. So surely I got to do some breakfast. So we're gonna do some nice hearty breakfast this morning, and it's all about love, y'all. It's all about love. I'm telling y'all, got to keep it in the forefront along with those prayers. So let's get in the kitchen and get some turkey bacon and some good old Peggy special French toast going. So yeah, I think I've got enough leftovers for this afternoon, so I am not going to sweat it. I have another activity this evening. We at the Arts Council. I have been participating more. I've gotten closer in, and we just got a lot of stuff going on these days. We're trying to do a lot of fundraising and community outreach projects. As a matter of fact, we're doing uh, an artist tonight, and I'm remiss because I cannot think of his name right at the moment. But anyway, we try to support our local artists. Of course, we do gallery showings for as long as a couple months at a time, and we are showing one of our. Excuse me, found a little ragged piece of bacon there, but we are previewing one of our local artists tonight with a reception, and I am looking forward to that. So we won't do like a full meal or anything. Now, last night we had a meeting, and one of our board members, and because we got new board members in, one of our board members treated us to the best. She likes to cook too. She's not a YouTuber, but she loves to cook. And she did a beautiful, wonderful spread. Something nice, and it was light, but it was like a gourmet meal. We had a London broil front off the grill. She had grilled veggies, all kinds of veggies, including those huge portobello mushrooms, a nice green salad, some nice rolls, and something to drink. And of course, we had cake. It was a beautiful meal. Just a nice summer type meal. I thought, the way that based on the food, you can eat certain foods and it'll put you in certain moods, and that put me in the mind of being dressed up in a nice after five or cocktail or some type of evening attire. I even said jokingly, I feel like I need to wear some white gloves with this meal. It was just an elegant meal. Really, everybody thoroughly enjoyed. And we had a couple of board members that were going off board at this time. So we try to do things to celebrate. That's the other thing about being in communication or in communion or in fellowship or relationship with others. Celebrate people or show your appreciation toward them by word or deed or even gift or food. And what better way to do it than with food? And so we had the best meal. Her name is Karen Thompson. Karen does the food for us all the time. As much as I cook, I don't do the food for the Arts Council. Karen does it. She does a super job. And I told you how I am. What I do, and she does what she does. And I don't bother unless she says she needs some help. I don't go in there trying to do one single thing. I stay right in my lane and allow her to do the same. So I'm going out again tonight, and I'm not sure. And she's going to do the refreshments, and I'm sure they're going to be on point, upscale, nice, heavy hors d'oeuvres. Because this particular artist is really good. He's a good, solid artist. Okay, here we are getting ready to do this. I guess we're going to do some gourmet Peggy style French toast with strawberries and bananas. Oh, by the way, before I get started, I tracked down the name of that artist that we're featuring. His name is Robert Rigsby, and he's a local artist, and he paints pictures of houses, landscapes, whatever. Um, and what we noted last night, I live in an area where there's a lot of old historic houses, and he had painted a picture of one of my board members' homes. So of course she was all excited about it. And he also does nudes, so there are going to be some of his nudes on sale. So it's going to be quite an evening. I'm not an art collector by any means, but I love nice art. I love artwork. I don't have another inch of space to put anything on a wall. If somebody gave me a Picasso, I'd have to struggle to place it seriously. But anyway, just a little bit about my community that I love, and I love working in this community. And listen, if you can find a way to help the community, I go volunteer. Or a lot of people say, "Well, I'm bored. There's nothing to do." If you find yourself in that situation, go down to your local arts council and try to volunteer. Go up to the schools or wherever you might fit in. There's so many different places to the senior citizens. Rest homes, assisted living. There are so many different, even in the public schools, as mentors or as grandparents in the classroom. Those things are so gratifying and just so fulfilling. And let me tell you, sometimes you can get going a little bit more than you want to, which is what I end up doing all the time. But nonetheless, I enjoy it. I enjoy helping people. I enjoy sharing with people. And certainly I enjoy what I get back from them. So it's a two-way street when you volunteer. So let's get on with this breakfast. Now, to make my little mixture, this is a tablespoon of brown sugar. I'm just going to use 1 egg because I'm only doing 4 slices. This bread is thick, as you can see. It's nice thick bread. I'm telling you, it's called Nature's Own. Let me get the package so you can see it. It says Nature's Own perfectly crafted, thick sliced white bread. Now let me tell y'all, I can't even describe how good this bread is. It's so good that I used to eat 2 grilled cheese sandwiches off of it daily, so I had to stop it. That was one of my things that I had to conquer as far as cutting out the carbs. I was laying the carbs on with that artisan bread. And when you hear me talk about the artisan crafted bread, there's another one too. They got a butter flavored one. I mean, they just got all different kinds. But anyway, this was one of my favorites. So here we go. We're just gonna go ahead and take. We gotta take the little deal out right there. Gotta get him out. You know what? I found out what the scientific name was for this little white. There, darn! I let it go. Let me get me a napkin over here. I cannot for the life of me think of what the name of that little deal, that little white thing that is in there. That's a kind of a small one. He or she is hard to get. That's what I always say. I say it's a little egg bitty. But anyway, that little thing right there, there's a name for it, and there's a reason for it. Some of you may already know. I didn't know exactly what it was for. Okay, I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of milk in there as well. I did not honestly know for the longest time, and I didn't know until a few weeks ago what the scientific name is for that little deal in there. Sorry about that. I had to walk away and get my vanilla flavor, about a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla flavor. And I put about 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt in that mixture. So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to... Tanya asked me why I use this fork. Sometimes the wire whisk is not always at hand, but I do have a wire whisk. And even sometimes you can throw it in the blender and just really get it whipped up real good. But this will work because I can talk while I do it. But anyway, that little that little embryo, little whatever you want to call it, that's in the egg, that little white deal that's in there, that keeps the yolk together and keeps it from separating and getting into the white part of the egg. I went and read and looked it up because I just needed to know why it was even there, why I got to go through all that every time. So So God made that egg, and he put that little thing in there for a reason. And then the article went further to say that a lot of people take them out, but you really don't have to because it's not going to harm you. In fact, it has some type of nutritional value. But I'll still roll with taking it out, y'all. Anytime you see me doing the egg, I'm going to take it out because I call it a biddy, and so I got my children doing it. In fact, Tony and I were talking about it the other day, and he said, "You know what? I take the biddy out too." He said, and you know what? He said he never really consciously said, "Wonder why I take this biddy out or this thing out of here." He said, but now we talked about it. He said, because Mom takes it out, and somewhere along the way, I'm sure I told them, when you cook an egg, take that out. So anyway, let's get back to this French toast. I'm going to take a stick of butter here. And by the way, I'm switching off butter to Smart Start, but this is my last stick of butter for a while. Okay, stick of butter. And what I'm going to do, I've got my little griddle pan thing here I found. Forgot I had it. I'm just going to go ahead and butter it up real good like that. Turn it up and let it get hot. And then I am going to cook my bread on there, okay? But before I put the bread on it now, we got to get the egg beat up real good. I think I'm going to put a little bit more sugar in there. So there'll be almost like a honey bun. Okay. I'm still sort of whipping up over here off to the side. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'll get it back in frame here. Turn my little griddle around that way. Get my strawberries out of the way. They can go up there with my Nambos, as the kids say. Y'all see my switch back there? That's for Norique back there. I have to get me a little switch for him. I'm telling you, I have to get him every once in a while. Sometimes I just threaten, but I have to let him think I'm going to really get him. He said, "No, Grandma, no." I said, "Yes, Norique, yes." He's a pistol what he wants to be. Okay, so I'm just going to take my bread. You know the drill. I'm going to dip it in like so. And I can do 2 on here at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and put the first one down. I'm going to up that heat a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put number 2 on there. I think I got enough mixture. Go ahead and put it down. Okay. Then I'm going to proceed whoops. Sorry. Well, I lost some of my butter, but nonetheless, I'm going to put it on down. That little thing broke off. What in the world's going on there? Okay, whatever's going on there, we're going to put it like so. Okay, and this has to cook for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'll take it off and it'll be ready to eat. I don't know if you got one of these, but this is an old appliance, and I guess when I was putting it up, I must somehow, there it goes. I guess I need to take that little part there. I didn't realize it was already. Y'all have to excuse that. I'm just going to push it down like so. We'll make it work. Like Tim Gunn on Project One Runway says, make it work, make it work. I think I'm going to raise it and put a little bit more butter because I lost a little bit of my butter on the back side, y'all. Got a little clean up on the back side. That's all there is. So, we'll return. Okay, y'all, there it is, that beautiful, wonderful Peggy's Twist on French toast, cooked on my little griddle with some strawberries and bananas. Probably put a little bit of syrup on there, not a whole lot because we sweetened the mixture with a little brown sugar. Just remember, a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of milk, and an egg to make 4. If you want to make more, just add 1 more egg and you can do it. So there it is, a quick, simple breakfast, healthy, tasty. The kids will love it. So I'm getting ready to call Tania up here so she can sit back, relax, and enjoy. Lauren's already eating a smoothie, and some oatmeal. I think she just wants one slice of this toast. So we're good to go. Listen, y'all, keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down into your life. Keep our brothers and sisters prayed up because this weather is continually raging. The flooding is happening as I speak in some places, getting ready to happen in other places. So we just want to keep those prayers going up continuously. We want to pray without ceasing. So until I cook again, y'all, love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And I'm going to say a toodaloo.